Welcome to the wild, untamed heart of Australia's wetlands, where the air is thick with mist and the songs of birds echo through the trees. Here, in the golden morning light, rivers weave through lush forests, painting a portrait of life at its most vibrant and unruly. But among the reeds and tangled roots, there lives a creature whose story might just surprise you. Meet the freshwater crocodile, Crocodylus johnstoni, a small but sprightly reptile, rarely longer than 3 meters, who can launch himself through the water at 17 kilometers per hour, and, with a little luck, might live to see his 70th birthday. Today, however, we're not here to meet just any croc. We're here for someone a little different. Basking under the rising sun, our hero dozes peacefully on a sandy bank, his body stretched comfortably across the warm grains. His name is Sau Con, but unlike his rowdy, meat-loving cousins, Sau Con has a lifestyle all his own. As the wetlands stir to life, he rolls over, adjusts his bright sunglasses, and reaches for this morning's breakfast, a perfectly ripe mango. With a flick of his tail, he scoots beneath a makeshift shade, umbrella hat perched atop his scaly head, and takes a long sip from a smoothie, a tiny paper umbrella bobbing inside. Around him, other crocs splash and lunge for fish, jaws snapping and water churning in wild pursuit. Sau Con, meanwhile, simply munches his mango, blissfully at peace. A quirky sign sticks out of the mud nearby. Vegan zone, no meat allowed. It's a statement as bold as his flip-flops and as bright as the fruit he loves. While most freshwater crocs are known for their carnivorous diets, science tells us they sometimes sneak a taste of plants, whether out of curiosity or necessity. But Sau Con, he's made it a way of life. Fruit, yoga, peace, these are his passions. Drama, meat, and bad vibes? Not on his sandbank. While the others wrestle and hunt, Sau Con stretches out in the sun, practicing his best downward dog and soaking in the serenity. Of course, not everyone in the wetland understands his philosophy. As the sun sets, painting the sky in hues of orange and gold, Sau Con climbs atop a rock, gazing over his fellow crocodiles. With a dramatic flourish, he unfurls a flag emblazoned with a carrot and lettuce. He takes a deep breath and delivers his speech. "Let's save the environment! Go vegan! Inner peace, guys!" His words hang in the air, met first by stunned silence, then by ripples of laughter. One croc, shaking his head, calls out, "Bro, did you bake under the sun too long?" Another chimes in, "Vegan? What are you gonna eat? Hopes and dreams?" The laughter is good-natured but dismissive. To the other crocodiles, Sau Con's ideas are as strange as a fish out of water. But beneath the surface, change is brewing. One hazy afternoon, the tranquility of the wetlands is shattered by the arrival of a flotilla of tourists, their cameras flashing as they drift along the riverbanks. The air buzzes with excitement, until a colossal shadow glides beneath the water. Out emerges a saltwater crocodile, immense and ancient, with jaws that could snap a kayak in two. Tourists gasp, snapping photos as guides urge them to keep their hands inside the boat. The freshwater crocs, sensing danger, scatter in all directions. Everyone except Sau Con. Unfazed, Sau Con sits on his lily pad, peeling another mango. The tourists stare, mouths agape, as the saltwater giant approaches. "That's a freshwater crocodile, much smaller and less aggressive than salties," whispers the tour guide, unsure whether to be impressed or alarmed. "But don't stick your hand in the water." Sau Con, ever the diplomat, waves and calls out, "Hey, big guy, wanna share a mango?" The saltwater croc pauses, confused, unsure what to make of this peaceful, fruit-offering oddball. No thanks, I'm good," he rumbles, before awkwardly sliding back into the depths. The tourists erupt in laughter and applause. Even the other freshwater crocs, peeking from their hiding spots, can't help but be impressed. With the danger gone, Sau Con returns to his meditation, sitting serenely atop a lotus leaf, surrounded by mounds of fruit and a newfound circle of admirers, crocodile and human alike. Tourists gather for selfies, snapping photos of the croc who faced down a giant with nothing more than a mango and a smile. Around him, the wetlands seem to glow with a new sense of peace. The sign marking his 70-year lifespan now sports a row of cheerful thumbs up, a symbol of respect from friend and foe alike. In the heart of the wild, Sau Con has become a legend, a hero not for his strength or ferocity, but for his gentle spirit and creative thinking. He's a reminder that sometimes the bravest thing you can do is be yourself, even when the world expects you to be something else. Difference isn't just tolerated here, it's what saves the day. And as the sun dips below the horizon, casting the wetlands in a magical glow, one thing is clear: being different isn't just okay. It's powerful. So next time you find yourself doubting your own path, remember Sau Con and his mangoes. Sometimes, a little kindness and a fresh perspective are all it takes to change the world around you. Like and subscribe to meet Sau Con in the next adventure, because in the wetlands and in life, there's always more to the story.